I understand how you feel because
Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm a social worker here at the Horizons Mental Health Facility. And what's going on today? How can I help you?
Hi, Sean. I'm just like a little stressed out with like the holidays coming up and everything. There's just like a lot of family drama between my aunt and my mom.
The holidays can be a particularly stressful time, especially with families. What exactly is the issue going on between your aunt?
So my mom and my aunt is my dad's sister. My mom is my mom. They don't get along. They really do not like each other. My dad died when I was young. So, after that happened, my aunt, told me and my brother like a whole bunch of lies about, my mom, and it kind of she tried to turn my mom against us against my mom for a little while, and it worked. So my mom doesn't really like my aunt for that reason, but my mom's a very non-confrontational person, so
Hmm.
she doesn't want to like be bothered with it. But my brother and his wife are going to have a baby, and I just like don't think it's a good environment to like bring a kid up into with like all this unresolved family tension and drama.
Do you feel like you're caught in the middle of the family drama?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm like constantly the mediator between like these two like grown people.
Hmm. And what does that look like when you have to be the mediator? What exactly are they still arguing about at this point? Is it still, you poisoned my daughter, or is there something deeper than that going on?
It's just been like constant like seemingly like stupid and trivial things throughout the years. Um like right now my aunt bought my brother like a piece of land and like a house. So he is living like two doors down from my aunt, and my aunt is over there all the time. And like my mom will go show up, and she's kind of like, I'm the mother here. Like that's my child. I should be here, and not you. Why are you here? So, I mean, I guess to go back to your answer or your question, I, kind of sit down with them. We talk about it for a little bit, and it's, resolved for, a couple weeks or a couple months. But then something happens again, and there's the rift, and then, no one's speaking to each other for another 6 months.
What do you think would happen if you took some distance from your family? I mean, I understand the holidays and that's important as you all get together, but what if you had taken some distance and you'd mentioned your brother's having to bring in a new child into the world? What if you and your siblings had formed like a new holiday tradition that didn't involve the drama between your mother and your aunt?
I mean, it's like I'm still close with my mom and my aunt. I mean, obviously more so my mom, but so I don't want to like completely like cut off that relationship. But I don't want to hurt my mom's feelings by going to spend some time with my aunt, but I don't want to piss my aunt off by spending time with my mom and agreeing with my mom on certain things. Sometimes my mom is in the right, sometimes my aunt is in the right.
Have you confronted your mother or your aunt with the problems that you don't really want to be the millstone anymore? You don't want to be in the middle?
Not really.
Have you considered addressing it with both of them?
I mean, I've been in the role of mediator and peacemaker my whole life. So it's never even been a thought to back away from that role and be like, listen, don't want to do this anymore.
Hmm. I see. Once you've taken on that role, it is hard to stop being the mediator. I have you talked to your brother? Does he have the same similar issues with your mother and aunt?
Not I haven't really talked to him about it all that much. He is, kind of still on like the spectrum of my aunt's side. So he's more my aunt, I'm more my mom.
Have you talked to your mother about how you're feeling about the issues that she has with your aunt? Maybe she can learn to try to broker the peace a little bit more if she knows it's affecting you so much.
She probably doesn't know how much it's affecting me. I can probably, talk to her about it a little bit. It's just never been something we've talked about.
Okay. Well, we can certainly work on some coping techniques to deal with the stresses, especially around the holiday. Maybe some simple breathing techniques before you actually go to the family gathering, so you can at least go into it calm. If you're unable to or unwilling to at this point to step back from the role of mediator, and that's not something that you can just change overnight. It's not something that you fell into overnight. So we'll work through that, trying to work through you disengaging from the conflict. So just a bit of housekeeping that we have to go through. Confidentiality. Anything you say to me stays here. The only time that we would have to breach confidentiality is in the event in the state or island that the requirement is that if you state that you're going to harm yourself with a specific intent or someone else with a specific intent. Otherwise, you can say whatever you want. We've as a professional, I've heard it all before. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to try to help you. So you can make an appointment if you want to come back to see me, and we'll try to work these things out with you.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You are welcome.